help me get the food ready today? Tux is talking to me. It's only 9:10. I would say this is about the earliest I ever get out here, so we cannot be just pure starving here. We can't. And yes, it's raining. Oh, hi guys. Come here, Tux. Come on over. Everybody else is here, but you're not. There you go, Tux. Oh, Morris rubbed his head into my hand. That's so sweet, buddy. I tell you, in the last month, the amount of sweetness in this boy has just really increased. Seeking out affection. Are you ready to have some food too, Stripe? You see the little white paws down there? Let's go back to the cat hotel. I'm not going to put the food in the rain, honey. I mean, obviously it's not pouring, but it is raining. It will get the dry chow wet. Okay, here you go. Here you go, Stripey. Here you go. Good boy. So, it's like 55 right now. It's pretty nice out here. I put on my jacket mostly just because it's raining. We had rain start right around 7:45, 8 o'clock last night. And then it quit for a while. And then we had another line come through this morning. And then it just depends on if it gets sunny or not. But we're going to get some more rain tonight. And there could be a little hail or stuff, especially if it gets sunny. I don't know if it's going to get sunny. To me, we're not going to get sunny today, but I don't know. Wow, look at the American holly there. See, it's pushed off onto the ground, all the old leaves, which is what it does in the spring. And then it's got all this nice new growth here. Looks very nice. Yeah. So Don is stuck on about 5 kinds of conference calls this morning. He's having a rough morning. There was some sort of a problem, and besides the calls he had to get on a problem call. So, I think I'm going to go to town. We need some stuff and try to catch up with Don for exercise later. We'll see how that goes. We will see how that goes. Looking out the window, I am loving this tree. Obviously, it needs a piece of string over to the stick. So I will try to do that today before we have any storms. So it'll have a little more support. You know, some of the sticks were put in to allow me to put the lavender sachets up more so than keep the plant straight. But yeah, I'd probably like to support that. I'd probably like to support that before it gets winded too much. This is a full moon variety. It's just a much like a wider leaf going into the stem, and I enjoy that one a lot. Okay. Let me see what I got to do about the water. I want everybody to have clean water. And if I had to guess, the morning stuff is mostly done. And we're going to clear up at least a little bit. The sky kind of has that trying to clear look to it. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to walk today or go to the gym. Either today or tomorrow will be the gym. I probably vote to get the gym over with. Especially if it's wet outside. It's no fun picking up trash and walking in the parking lot when it's wet. Not really. That's 2 sticks on the viburnum. We just didn't take them out when we took the covers down. I'll have to grab those too. Worst that's going to happen though is they're just going to fall on the ground. No biggie. Hi, Gray. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Hi. Hi. Hey there, Sweet Pea. Good morning. So I am headed out to do some errands. I'm just showing that the Encore azalea here, oh, it's just Ruby's brakes, or suspension, is blooming. Not all three of them, but the one is looking nice. Those have been doing really well the last few years. Yeah, I think I'm going to Walmart, Aldi, and Harris Teeter. I know, yes, that's right, I said Aldi. Carrie Kelly on X said this is the week that they have their standing rib roast on sale. $8.99 a pound. So he said go in the morning because if they sell them out, they don't restock them. So probably gonna go to Aldi first and check out the aisle of shame. Apparently, you know, they have all this inexpensive, we'll call it like Dollar General type merchandise in the center aisle, and people are always posting their finds on Facebook. So certainly looking at that stuff would appeal to me, although any of the times I've ever gone into Aldi, is it Aldi or Aldi? I don't think I've ever come away with any of that stuff, but I'll look. Looks like the sun's coming out now. Like I said, I think the morning rain is over. We actually don't want it to get super sunny. The sunnier it gets, the more it'll crank up the atmosphere for what's supposed to come through this afternoon. So, but apparently the air aloft is cold, which is why they said we could have some pea-sized hail today. It's the time of year for hail here. And we've heard booming down here already this morning, so they're definitely working down here by the bridge. I don't know how they work when it's raining, but okay. I checked the rain gauge on the way to the car, and there was an inch in it, and I feel sure Dawn must have emptied it yesterday. So that's actually a lot more rain if we really got an inch. I need to go verify on Tempest, which I did not do before I started driving. I saw that the rear-wheel drive Cybertruck was announced, I guess announced for order yesterday, or what it's going to be was announced all over X. It must certainly be orderable. Anyway, I realize this isn't going to be the 100% most informed comment ever, but I haven't had a chance to discuss it with Dawn, which has nothing to do with how much I know about it, but people seem upset at the things they've removed from it, like the real tonneau cover. They now have this roll out yourself canvas, I guess it's canvas plastic sort of cover, and the cost. They think the things they removed, the nice things, is too much, and they think the cost is too high. And, you know, we really can sort of go back to the very initial announcement where, you know, prices were discussed and content was discussed, and say, well, you know, maybe Elon, because it was Elon. I watched it. Dawn and I watched it. We put in our down payment for it. Where, you know, a lot was, I'm going to loosely use the word promised. I don't know that Elon really promised. I think those were goals. Goals for price, goals for range, goals for features. Okay? Yeah. So I understand people really want in this truck, and they really want it to be as cheap as possible. Totally get it. Understand that frustration. Understand what they heard and what has become reality now are not exactly the same. But on the other hand, my comment here is that, you know, and this is sort of as a stockholder, but, you know, someone that loves Tesla, follows Tesla, etc. I don't expect them to sell a car at a loss. And I know, you know, sometimes when the cars first come out, they might not have streamlining done, the, you know, scale, the optimization. I think they've gotten a lot better at being more profitable with the very early release of each vehicle type. But, you know, over time as they refine it, they bring the cost down. I get that. But, you know, you got to have a goal of being profitable. So at any point, based on whatever factors it is, inflation, recession, tariffs, whatever. Hang on a minute. And yes, I am here doing the pogo loop. I'm sure Don and I will be back later, but I thought I'd drive through one time on the way into town. Whatever the factors are, you know, I'm sure the price is profitable, and I'm sure it's not gouging. I'm just going to go out on a limb. That's my opinion. So the price is what the price is, and either that price works for you or it doesn't. I guess for me, looking at, you know, price is certainly a consideration. I don't mean to say that it's not, but the thing, like, I'm not having a truck that has cloth seats. So they removed the, you know, the vegan seats. I wouldn't be interested in that. Having to manually go out there and take on and off the tonneau cover, not going to happen. So I'm just going to say that the content, the features that they remove for me, I wouldn't want to drive that truck. But if it gets some people into the truck that couldn't get into the truck because they did drop the price enough that people can spring for it, then okay. So I just don't know with the features they removed how appealing that version of the Cybertruck is going to be. So I guess time will tell. But, you know, like I said, I don't expect them to sell at a loss like some of these other car companies are willing to do. So you either pay what Tesla can make a profit on it, or you remove content, features. So I don't know. I guess time will tell. And I will chat with Don a little bit about what he thinks after, you know, it'll probably be the weekend before he has time to, you know, Saturday or Sunday before he has time to really digest any of the things being said about the Cybertruck out there. This looks very similar to the Blinsky's brand I buy at Whole Foods or Harris Teeter. And $5 for organic would be a good price. That one didn't have mushrooms in it, maybe. These are cute, but they're $3.99. They do have little bird houses here. I love this rug, but I keep on talking myself out of it because you cannot put white by the back door. It'll just look bad in an instant. And there's plants here, and I bought a plant. Well, Aldi was a bust for any standing rib roasts. If they had them, they weren't out. I didn't see a spot for them. I didn't see an advertisement for them or anything, so I don't know. Not our store. Already sold out. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, or so they say. A garlic powder, organic, $1.99 for a glass bottle. That was good, so I bought 2 of those. We go through a lot of garlic powder. And I bought the plant I showed you, and I bought 1 thing, 4 sticks of organic butter. That was $5.45. But I think the price at Whole Foods is really similar, and there's this pastured organic butter. So, but I thought I'd give this butter a try. We use a lot of butter. It'll be gone, poof, quick. I don't know. I suppose the plant is an Isle of Shame purchase, but I didn't see anything else on it. There were rose bushes and a silver maple, and, you know, really plants don't like inside, no sunlight in an air-conditioned environment. So, you know, get them out, sell them quick, or that's probably not good. Not my store. Let's just leave it there. I can tell Don I came, I looked, I saw. I probably won't go back anytime soon. Never, not going to say never. I mean, certainly if they were open and there were things I needed, I could probably find them in there. But, you know, since we're not buying anything in the center of the store, typically anywhere we go, it's all eggs and cheese and meat and a few vegetables. Yeah, that store would not pull me in for those items, I guess is how I'm going to leave it. But it was, you know, perfectly fine in there. It's busy over here. I guess I'll go to the other side. We know I don't like this parking lot. The spaces are the spaces for the cars are not the smallest, but I still don't like this parking lot. Well, they've added a lot of plants out front here at Harris Teeter. $25, and that's $5 off, they say, for a large stuffed animal. I don't think so. Cute though. Well, I may not have gone for my official walk this morning, but certainly I have gotten in a few steps. I haven't just sat around. Dawn has no choice. I'm not, it's not a comment. I'm just saying I'm out here, I'm moving. I ditched my jacket. It's finally warm enough. It's getting too warm with my little lightweight jacket on. I need cat food in here. I ran out and Amazon and Chewy can't get it to me quick enough. So, and of course, here, let me grab one of these carts on the way in. I always try to do that. Makes noise though. And of course, I'm gonna look in the garden center. I'm sure I'll come out with something besides just cat food. They're definitely ready for spring buying here. What is this? It looks like little roses, but it's like in a 6-pack. Miniature roses 6-pack. Huh. Our clearance is hot today. These are only $5. Oh my God. All these things are $5 each. So I guess I have $30 worth. I have 6 things, but still, there's nothing wrong with them. I don't know what is going on, but I'm seizing the opportunity. I had seen the white Model S Plaid was out, and then there's also the special EV6. So I scored jackpot on Hot Wheels today too. What's that, 6 Teslas? Walmart no longer sells the Beyond Dry Chow. They had it at Harris Teeter, but I just figured they'd have it over here and it'd be cheaper, so I didn't buy it. I'm not out today. So over the weekend though, I get to go into Harris Teeter again. Yay! Not. I got everything in safely, no problems, and I've got room for more. I didn't even have to open the frunk, and the seat behind me is empty. So there. You can haul plenty in your Model X. And your Model Y. It's got a lot of room too. Wow, look at all those pretty light colored greens, the early spring foliage. It looks like a jungle out here again. I love it. Everything is so happy from the rain last night. Yeah, I see I'm gonna have to come trim that holly limb there before Dawn does it, because I won't be happy if Dawn touches it. I promise you I won't be. I'll be upset. Hey, look who finally got to leave his office. Dawn has had not the best day.
Oh, I don't know. We got it up. So when you quit
well, you
winners,
ended winners. You quit winners, yeah. But
it was a slog. we snatched defeat from the jaws of victory several times.
Right.
But we come out victorious in the end.
Anyway, we got enough time to squeeze in a workout over here. Dawn's thrilled.
Oh yes, I just can't wait.
I think we're done with the rain. I just wanted to say over in Sampson County, they did have accumulations of nickel-sized hail, and that's not that far from here. So somebody got hail today, just not us, which is good. We're done. Dawn is really glad that we're done. That other old fart in there, he seemed to be pushing it harder than he should have. He was absolutely gasping for air, and for like full 15 minutes or something. You know, he just was well at the top of his range and for an extended time. I'm gonna build this bunny tonight. It came from Amazon today. They had $4 or $5 off the Lego.com price, and it wasn't a super expensive set to begin with. I think the purple roller skating rabbit is kind of cute for Easter. So there's 3 smallish bags. It's 252 pieces. Okay, that was a fun, cute little build. My bunny is on the skateboard. The other option was, instead of the skateboard, was to build a big backpack thing over here, like he could fly through the air. It's got a couple of super cute minifigures, and of course, a carrot with a face. Very nice. I love this hair for a Lego character. It's really cute.